waiting, and thanks to all you of being here. Over the years, LogiMAT India has evolved into a strategic industry platform closely aligned with India's logistics and manufacturing ambitions. Today, it stands at the intersection of policy, technology and industry, supporting India's journey towards global supply chain leadership. This year, LogiMAT India brings together over 120 exhibitors with strong international participation from 7 countries, including Germany with an official governmental German pavilion, the United States, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Italy, China and Singapore. This reflects India's growing importance as a global hub for logistics, automation, transportation and supply chain management. Just as importantly, it is a platform where meaningful partnerships are formed and innovation moves from concept to execution. The theme of this year's conference, Empowering India's Logistics Ecosystem, Resilience, Innovation and Sustainability, captures the urgency of the moment. As global disruption, rapid digital transformation and environmental imperatives reshape logistics, the focus must be on building a resilient, technology-enabled and sustainable supply chain ecosystem. We are proud to be supported by leading industry partners such as Adverb Technologies, Gandhi Automation, Associations and the organizing team for making LogiMAT India 2026 possible. I wish all of you inspiring and successful days at LogiMAT India. Thank you very much and have a good business opportunities and a good footfall of this conference and the trade show. Thank you very much.
Where you and me are a part of this effort. India, ladies and gentlemen, is growing leaps and bounds, will incidentally be crossing Germany in terms of economic growth and GDP value. And not only will we be the 3rd largest economy, we will also be the most populous, also the most democratic and the most stable voice of reliability in today's geopolitical uncertainties. This is where we stand, logistically speaking. 2 of our ports are among the top 40. Our turnaround time for ships, which incidentally bring 90% of the cargo, import and export into the economy, is one of the best globally. It's less than a day. We contribute among the top 3 nations in global seafaring pool of human resources, and this is where India again can become a logistics powerhouse. In terms of global competitiveness, we still have a lot of work to do. We may be better than Vietnam, but look at where European nations are leading. South Korea, the kind of competitiveness they have. Whatever costs you have for your logistics being lower is value added to your globally competent value chain. Meaning, if you are cost effective on the logistics front, you are then becoming an economic powerhouse because you have a unique cost proposition in terms of contributing any particular value chain globally.
Address here. The world is becoming more digital and networked, and intralogistics certainly is not and may not be an exception. We have a large number of systems that need to be sticked together and make the world work. When entire economies need to become more resilient, the transformation begins on the small scale, where machines connect and materials and data flow. So as said before, there is a need to be networked with each other, and user requirements for and standardized data exchange and compatibility are high on the priority list today. So it is now defined how you can put them in sleep mode and wake them rather quick. So sustainable, even when we have electrical drives, is a topic that also needs to be addressed by a control system or master fleet system. And this is a glance into a showcase that we put up on the show floor on a German automation show. You can see what I tried to paint a picture.
Jagannathan ji, thank you for such encouraging words that you spoke about me. Thank you very much. Mr. Sasha Shamel, Mr. Muller, Mr. Rajesh Nath, my friends sitting across me, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the world is changing rapidly around us. Building an organization of this scale, now I find it much easier than standing up and facing the disruptions and the new technologies that is likely to disrupt or build larger organizations in the years to come. I find that is going to be a bigger challenge to me personally. But to meet that challenge, I have the privilege to have many young people in the organization and many people coming from diverse industries to take our company to the resilience, to sustainability and for the future. I would like to first of all congratulate Messi Stuttgart India for successfully bringing the sector together for the third edition of LogiMAT. It has evolved into a powerful platform to showcase future logistics and shape conversations, partnerships and priorities. In the wake of this newly announced India-EU trade agreement, we meet at a defining moment. A moment that positions India as a fountainhead of opportunities and increasingly as an architect of modern supply chains.
The very forces that keep the economies moving, logistics, supply chain, technology and innovation. A wise man once said, a nation that moves effectively also grows sustainably. In fact, logistics is the silent force behind India's growth story, because India stands at a defining moment in its economic journey. A moment where logistics is no longer a support function, but a strategic driver of competitiveness and growth. India today is the fourth largest economy with a GDP exceeding $4 trillion and well on track to becoming the third largest economy in the next few years. This growth is being powered by manufacturing, infrastructure, consumption, exports and digitalization. Yet behind every successful sector lies one critical enabler, logistics. Whether it is moving raw materials to factories, finished goods to the markets, or exports to global destination, logistics determines the speed, cost, reliability and sustainability of economic growth. The Indian logistics sector itself is vast, dynamic and full of opportunity. It contributes nearly 14% to India's GDP and employs over 22 million people directly and indirectly. However, it is also a sector undergoing rapid transformation. Historically, high logistic costs, estimated at around 13 to 14% of GDP, have been a challenge.